Hi, Dr. Lancaster. It's Kara Powelson. I'm up here at my family's farm in Andrew County, Missouri, and I will be giving you my video on my weeds. And all of my information I'm getting from the Weeds of the Great Plains. It's published by the Nebraska Department of Agriculture. First weed that I have here is called Venice Mallow. It is not a noxious weed on the Missouri's noxious weed list. Some other common names are flowers of an hour or rose mallow. It's called flowers for an hour because when they bloom, after they bloom, the petals will drop by the end of the day usually. The scientific name is Hibiscus trionum, and the family name is Malvaceae. The flowers are pale yellow to white with a purplish inside on the inside of them. You can see right here, it's all in a burned brush pile. Pale yellow leaf to it. Has alternate leaves on the stem. The blades are simple, and it's a very tall, erect stem, and it has fibrous roots.
2, 1.
I am standing in a field of heath aster, which this used to be an old cultivated pumpkin field that my family used to grow in. Other common names for heath aster are white aster or white heath aster. Its scientific name is Aster ericodes. It's in the Asteraceae family. It is a perennial and it is native to Missouri. It flowers September through October. As you can tell, we still have our flowers, and it is October 13th. It reproduces through rhizomes and stolon seeds. It's poor forage quality, and the Native Americans would burn this to revive people after they fainted. So they would burn the whole plant, and it would wake people back up. We're out here next to our crop field on our land, and this is Missouri goldenrod. It is not on the Missouri noxious weed list. Other common names is prairie goldenrod. It is a perennial. Its scientific name is Solidago missouriensis. It is native, and it is part of the Asteraceae family, which is the sunflower family. It flowers through July through October. As you can tell, it's still flowering. The inflorescence are arranged in panicles. They become more broader than tall when they get bigger. The leaves are very simple blades and alternate on the stem. It has creeping rhizomes, and it spreads at the stem's base. As you can tell, it's just in a big cluster. It grows in rangelands and prairies. As you can see, this is kind of native grass right next to our crop field. It can be toxic to sheep, but a fun fact is Native Americans chewed the leaves to relieve sore throats. And contrary to belief, it does not cause hay fever. It's the morning of October 13th. My dad and I just got out of the woodlands from hunting this morning, and here is some buckbrush. The scientific name is Symphocarpus orbiculatus moenique. It's in the Caprifoliaceae family, which is also the honeysuckle family. It's a shrub, very shrubby and woody, and it's a native and a perennial to Missouri. It has opposite leaves that are simple blades, and it also carries some berries, little red berries that are on it. It spreads through rhizomes, and it's practically worthless for cattle, but it's really important for deer. Velvet leaf is not on the Missouri noxious weed list, along also with giant foxtail, which is the next weed I have. Other common names for giant foxtail are Chinese millet, or Chinese foxtail. It's not native and it's originally from China. Its scientific name is Citeria faberia, and it's in the grass family, Poaceae. It is an annual, and a key factor is that on the leaf blades, they're pubescent on the upper side. Probably can't see that on here. And the ligule has fringe hairs where it's connected with the leaf blade. It's hard to see because of the water, but that's another key factor how you can tell. Giant foxtail is good for pheasant and quail winter cover. And it feels like a foxtail with the panicle. Our next weed will be field bindweed, which is growing up along the giant foxtail. It is on the Missouri noxious weed list. Other common names for field bindweed are creeping jenny or small bindweed. Its scientific name is Convolvulus arvenaceus, and it is a perennial. It's in the Convolvulus, the morning glory family. It produces white or pink flowers that are like funnel shaped. It has alternate leaves with simple blades, very simple. So it is a vine, twining, creeping. It's very slender too. It has crazy roots that can go down in the soil up to 10 meters, which is crazy. I mean, it's a perennial, but it can cause distress in swine animals. And the flowers, usually just why it's called morning glory, they open in the morning and close by the evening. Still out here at the burn pile, October 13th. The next weed I have is velvet leaf. It's still with the same family as Venice mallow, so it's in the Malvaceae family. The scientific name is Abitilin ferrifraste medique. The leaves are simple, and it lives up to its name, velvety. That's how they feel on top. Other common names are Indian mallow and butterprint. It's an annual, and it is not a native here. It's from India. The flowers will be orangish, and at the end, the seed heads are crumbled all together. Velvet leaf can cause some allergic reactions on some people, but not too many. Some people can also use it as toilet paper when they're out in the woods. Till October 13th, and again, we're next to our crop field and standing with some good old Johnson grass that definitely is on our Missouri noxious weed list. There aren't any other common names for it, but it can be mistaken as shattercane. This is a perennial warm season. The scientific name is Sorghum halepense, and it is in the grass family Poaceae. The flowers are panicles, and the blades are linear. The midrib is very prominent because it is lighter than the rest of the part of the blade. It produces and grows through rhizomes, and it is creeping as it grows in clusters, again, kind of like your Missouri goldenrod a little bit. It is moderate forage for cattle, and it provides nesting for your upland species. It can be poisonous to livestock, though, due to hydrocyanide acid during drought or frosts. It's still the morning after getting out of the stand from hunting. We're out here in a food plot that was cultivated this summer. I'm holding horse nettle. It's part of the Solanaceae family, which is the nightshade family. Its scientific name is Solanum carolinaceae. It's a forb and a native perennial. It produces berries as fruits. It has alternate leaves. It spreads through rhizomes and has these spikelets that come off of it that are not very soft. Children have died actually from it after eating the berries that are immature. The plant produces alkaloids that increase by tenfold as the season advances, and it's not a noxious weed for Missouri. This is common cattail. It is not on the Missouri noxious weed list. Some other common names for it are just cattail or broadleaf cattail. I'm standing in a whole little cluster of it down on our ditch roadside by our house. The scientific name is Typha latifolia. It's in the Typhaceae, the cattail family. It is grass-like and it is a native. It has staminate flowers and very flat leaves, very flat and slender. They're erect and nearly linear, like iris leaves, but very tall. It has underground rhizomes and creeping, and that's what causes it to spread. And it provides very good coverage for game birds and waterfowl. The Native Americans, for a fun fact, use the down from the flowers to make diapers for their babies. Buckbrush and heath aster are both not on the noxious weed list for Missouri. The only two is one field bindweed and the second one is Johnson grass. As you can tell, I had a very diverse place of where I got many of my weeds from, all right here on our family farm. We have a very diverse farm. We have grown anything from native hay, warm season hay, wildflower seeds, pumpkins, mums, and we have surrounded by crop fields all around us and hunting land. So just about anything and everything, but you can find weeds everywhere.